Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here. Welcome to Destiny. I personally have gotten really excited about this game over the last week or so, and I've managed to kind of avoid all the hype up until that point. And so I'm coming into this with really fresh eyes, and I'm excited about that. Sure, there's going to be a lot of guns, a lot of loot, and crazy visuals. I'm excited about that stuff. But what I'm really looking forward to is the story that lies ahead. That's what this channel is all about. So I'm going to be interested in what kind of lore is out there, what's going on with all the mysterious figures we're going to encounter, and really piecing things together with you guys. I think it's going to be great, and something different would be nice. I'm going to be as thorough as I possibly can while still trying to keep things moving, and my intention is really to just fully explore Destiny as much as possible. With that said, let's get going. Now, we are going to have to choose a class, and this is pretty important because I'm going to be spending a lot of time with this character. So what I did is I actually played through about 20 minutes with each the Titan, the Hunter, and the Warlock, and I've decided to go with the Warlock, and I'll share with you why in a little bit. In my limited playing time, I just decided that kind of felt right. So the Titan, you're an armored engine of war. You have the Striker ability, which smashes the ground and causes kind of like a maelstrom of arc light. You've got the Defender ability at level 15, which creates kind of a dome that will protect you and your allies from harm. That could be really powerful, especially in a lot of strikes or raids in the future, and even in like multiplayer. That could be huge. What I think about these guys is that the characters you build here and the way that you build them, you transfer them right into multiplayer and you carry everything over. So it's kind of like this seamless integration. That could be really helpful. I think the Hunter's going to be very popular. You're a master of the frontier. You stalk and kill your enemies with ruthless precision. You've got the Gunslinger ability, which summons a flaming pistol, disintegrating enemies with solar light. And then you've got a Blade Dancer at level 15. Charges your blade with arc light and consume your foes with lightning. The Warlock class. This is, I think, as close to kind of a mage class as you can get. Everything relies on your gunplay. Like, let's not sugarcoat that. But I think the Warlock is going to provide a lot of flexibility. So the universe bends to your will. Manipulate its energies to annihilate your foes. You hurl an explosive bolt of void light at the enemy, disintegrating those caught within its blast. And then you get Sunsinger at level 15. Fill yourself with solar light, dramatically increasing your effectiveness of all of your abilities. And one of the reasons I'm going to pick Warlock is because that Sunsinger ability is going to impact all of your abilities that you have. It's not just going to be one additional ability. I think that it could be really powerful if used the right way, and hopefully I can use it the right way. Also, in my short playtime with each of the classes, I really like their melee, and it's something we're going to see a lot, and it's just kind of like this force push, which is really cool. So we're going to go Warlock. I already know exactly what I want her to look like, but I'll show you each of the races and genders. So we have 3 races, humans, Awoken, and Exo. So humans, hardy and adaptable, your ancestors rose from Earth to build an age of miracles. Awoken, marked by the cosmos, your ancestors took shelter in deep space and it changed them forever. I'll show you what the humans look like. Pretty normal. And then Exo, these guys kind of remind me of Turians a little bit from Mass Effect, so I was thinking about going Exo at first, but I'm not really a big fan of the female options. I'm going to go with a female Awoken, actually. And as I said, I already know exactly how I want her to look. I spent some time doing this previously. So we're going to go with the first face, light skin color, slightly darker lip color, and then the light blue eyes, which is already there. We're going to go with a really clean kind of hairstyle, dark blue, to complement the eyes. And then for a marking, we're going to go with this one over here, and dark blue as well. So this is going to be our female Awoken Warlock. Let's get started.
We called it the Traveler, and its arrival changed us forever. Great cities were built on Mars and Venus. Mercury became a garden world. Human lifespan tripled. It was a time of miracles. We stared out at the galaxy and knew that it was our destiny to walk in the light of other stars. But the Traveler had an enemy, a darkness which had hunted it for eons across the black gulfs of space. Centuries after our golden age began, this darkness found us. And that was the end of everything. But it was also a beginning.
So the way I kind of interpret this, I mean, they make it pretty clear, but there's a lot of things that are unsaid. You have this kind of planetary being or influence, which has set us into a golden age, really advancing our technology. We're living longer, things are really good. But then there's this evil darkness, which has always been following around this traveler, which has now finally found it. And I'm not sure if it's like specifically a person, or if it's a group, or if it's another set of kind of planetary beings. I have no idea, but I'm really excited to figure out exactly what's going on there. And I assume that we are probably trying to now defend this traveler against the darkness, and the foes that we see, I'm guessing, are part of the darkness, so the darkness is sending them.
Is it possible? There you are.
So when I had played through this intro section with the other classes,
Guardian?
I couldn't figure out if he was looking for anything specific or if he was looking specifically for us.
You're alive.
Based on what he's saying here, I think he's looking specifically for us.
I've been looking for you.
Right.
I'm a ghost. Actually, now I'm your ghost. And you, well, you've been dead a long time. So you're gonna see a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city. Hold still. Don't worry, I'm still with you. We need to move, fast.
So, questions already, right? Like, why have we been dead for so long? How did we die? Why are we dead? Why are we back?
In the
It's
open like this. Let's get inside the walls.
And look at this. Look how gorgeous this is. There's a cool little bridge off in the background there. Like, it's really amazing. There are a couple of collectibles that I had kind of stumbled upon with the other characters that I was testing out.
I didn't bring you back just for you to die again. We have to move.
And it turns out that it seems like it's account-specific, finding those and unlocking whatever it is that we're unlocking. When I found these little mini ghosts, is what they were, I get like a grimoire card. I'm not sure what exactly those do just yet.
You can hear me, right? We are going to die out here.
Yes,
I need you to trust me on this. We'll be safer inside.
I can hear you. But I have found a couple of these little mini ghosts, and I'm going to continue to search for them. Some of them, like I saw one, I'll show you when I get there, but it was unreachable. I couldn't figure out how to get there, which means to me that these are probably areas we can revisit once we unlock other abilities. And look at this place. And although that's not going to be like the primary focus of me playing this, is to really find all these tiny little collectibles, but
okay,
I'll certainly
I
do
need
it
to
if I
find
can
you a
find
weapon
them,
before the
if they're
fallen
right in
find
front of
us.
I shouldn't even say if they're right in front of me. I'll look for them, but I'm not going to spend hours doing that.
Quiet. They're right above us.
Okay, we're now in the breach. So the Cosmodrome, my understanding is it's kind of one of many. Oh, we missed something. There was something climbing up in here.
Hang tight. Fallen thrive in the dark. We won't. We need more light.
See all those little lights out
See
there?
what I can do.
Another one of these hardened military systems, and a few centuries of entropy working against me. They're coming for us.
Look at that.
Here, I found a rifle. Grab it.
There we go. And we're armed. The Kovostov.
I hope you know how to use that thing.
Oh. Oh,
Watch
look,
for
right
motion
here.
on the tracker.
There's actually a, there's another little ghost here. There we go. So that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. That was nice to find, because I didn't find that the first couple times through here. I'll point out the other ones, too, where I did grab them. Oh, shit. Okay, that didn't happen last time. I'll point out the other locations where I found any of those mini ghosts, but as you can see, they're super hard to find. First couple times through here, there are some tooltips, or the first time through. It's going to introduce us to melee now, but we're obviously not going to see that. You'll see why. And there it is. See, it's kind of like this cool force push, and I really like that. There does seem to be like a small amount of an auto aim or a correction of some sort. We're gonna see if I can turn that off, because it kind of throws you off a little bit.
There's more ahead. Keep it up.
As you can see, we also get to grab some of the ammo they leave behind. This bridge is totally not safe.
Loot cache. Let's see what's inside.
Alright. Okay, so this is our first alternate weapon. It's a Preacher Mark 20, and this thing is going to be dealing out some damage.
Trip mines! Don't touch them.
We could crawl through here, but I'm just going to disable them. And by disable, I mean... Oh, really? I mean just blow up. They actually trigger it too, that's awesome. So it's good to know these things aren't the brightest. Now this is an area where we found another one of those little ghosts. And it's right under there. The weapon that they have really reminds me of the Needler from the Halo games. So one of the ghosts that I found was under here, near the end, like, super hidden. Because there'd be no reason to go under there, but makes it a pretty good hiding spot.
The Fallen have a tighter hold on this place than I thought. Just a little bit further. Let's hope there's something left out there.
That sounds promising.
This was an old cosmodrome. There's got to be something we can fly out of here.
So Cosmodrome is, I guess, like
Incoming.
an area where you would launch ships from. Look at this.
Fallen ships, this close to the surface. Move.
Over there was where we found another ghost inside that old turbine or tube. I can see how once enemies become more advanced, and not just in number, but also in ability, things can get, whoa, pretty dicey. I think that there is a ghost up there. I think that's a ghost. I can't tell because I can't reach it, and that leads me to believe that this is an area that we could maybe come back to. That looks like a ghost, right? Yeah, it totally is. But I can't reach it yet, so, you know, maybe we come back at some point, but we'll see. Alright, time to flank these guys. Oh, they're backing off. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, now these got these things called shanks, which basically fly right at you and cause a little bit of a problem if they get too close, just as a shank would. Beautiful. There it is.
I'm picking up signs of an old jump ship. Could be our ticket out of here.
Okay, so we now have our first ability unlocked. Let's check this out. So, the way I understand this, I could be completely wrong, because I have no experience with it. But we've got some subclasses. Our first one is a Voidwalker. Second, we have Sunsinger at level 15. And then there's a third one, and I'm not sure how that works exactly. I don't know, so we'll figure that out as we get there. But we have an ability within Voidwalker that we can unlock. And you'll see that our armor, our recovery, and our agility will change as we go. Armor looks like it increases the amount of damage you can take before dying. Pretty self-explanatory. Recovery increases the speed at which you regain lost health. And agility increases your movement speed and maximum jump height. So, first we can unlock a vortex grenade, a grenade that creates a vortex which continually damages enemies trapped inside. It's awesome. So let's grab that. The other thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be inspecting our weapons, inspecting the armor that we have, and reading any lore that's associated with them. There's nothing major on these ones, but this is the Kovolstov 7G02. It's an ancient weapon, battered and worn, but it still fires true. Perhaps it's been waiting for you. And that's kind of interesting. It does kinetic damage, as all weapons do, I suppose. Then we have the Preacher Mark 20. The perfect close quarters tool. The Preacher sets a mind at peace. Yes, it does. Special weapons use green ammo pickups, which is why we have considerably less ammo of this. But I really appreciate all the detail in the weaponry and the armor. Like, it's really great. One thing that's confusing to me is, so you look in these icons and all of our armor is white, but I mean clearly the armor that we're wearing is not white. Our helmet is a Born Spark helmet fabricated by your ghost during using nearby mass. This field weave handles life support and little health, so it's very minimal in terms of defense. Reduces incoming damage. Light increases your level, increasing the damage your abilities deal against higher level enemies. Intellect reduces the cooldown time of Nova Bomb, allowing you to use it more often. Okay, that's something I don't know about yet. Find and equip armor with intellect to boost this effect. Discipline decreases the cooldown time of your grenades, allowing you to use them more often. Find and equip armor with discipline to boost this effect. And strength reduces the cooldown of your energy drain, allowing you to use it more often. Find and equip armor with strength to boost this. So these are some abilities that we don't have unlocked yet. These are all the same. So Ghost, our Ghost did this. We don't know his name, so I'm calling him Ghost. But maybe we'll learn his name later. Same thing with the boots. What is this? Potential bond. A warlock's bond is both a symbol and focus of power. Your Ghost jury-rigged this simple example. And I think that must be this thing here. Okay. Okay, we've also got equipment. So Ghost, born from the Traveler. Oh. Built of machinery and light, the Ghost is your companion and faithful guide. Born from the Traveler. There's multiple ghosts, we know that. Rune of the Disciple. That's our only emblem that we have. Type of inventory. We got nothing going on in inventory. Glimmer, it's the currency of the city, a programmable matter used as a source of power before the collapse. It's shared between all of your characters. Good to know, actually. So you could earn a whole bunch of Glimmer on one character and then build a new one and go and buy a whole bunch of things. That's cool. Vanguard marks, currency used to purchase legendary weapons and armor in the tower. And Crucible marks, currency used to purchase legendary weapons and armor in the tower. Okay. Oh, the one thing I did want to check and see is if there's a way... Is it in here? No. Auto look Sentry, controller vibration. I don't want it... I don't really have the option, it looks like, but it looks like there's some sort of auto aim that's there, and that's quite distracting. But I guess we'll get used to it. Alright, so let's check out what our grenade's gonna do here. Look at this. Just melts them. It does damage and I think holds them in place. Those guys didn't live long enough for me to test that theory. Code Fire 3, what is that? Is that inventory? No. It looked like a helmet. Oh, yeah, Code Fire 3. The ceremonial hoods of the first warlocks directed attention to their words rather than their identities. It's got higher defense, but I can't use it until level 3. Okay, awesome. We've got our first piece of gear.
There's a ship. Clear him out.
All right. Let's see if we can get these guys all in place here. Okay, so I don't know if it totally holds them in place. Or not, because that didn't seem to have a huge impact on them. Okay, his shield is doing work. Uh-oh, we gotta take cover here. Takes a long time for us to get grenades back. There we go. Whoa. That could have been the end there.
All right, let me see if I can get us out of here.
Whew. Yep, pretty intense.
It's been here a while. Hasn't made a jump in centuries. We're lucky the Fallen haven't completely picked it clean.
Will it fly?
I can make it work. Okay, it's not going to break orbit. It just might get us to the city. Now, about that transmat. Bringing you in. We can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.
Now, who is that? That's what I want to know. Somebody who's been watching us. It could just be another one of the Fallen that we were fighting, but it looks different. Okay, so, we've got a couple screens here that we can go through. I think these are, like, mission-specific. So we've unlocked the Arcadia-class jump ship as a reward. Arcadians were the most common jump ships during the Golden Age, used for both terrestrial and planetary excursions. The remains have been reported around most Earth-based spaceports. Let's see what else. We've got a mission summary. A Guardian Rises, Old Russia, Earth, playtime, precision kills, ability kills. That's cool. I don't know if precision kills get you more, like, experience or not. It probably, well, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. In terms of advancement, we unlocked Vortex Grenade, and now we're working towards Glide, which would jump and then press X again while in the air to activate Glide. That sounds pretty cool. All right, so I'm not sure how the video structure is going to be in terms of if we're going to do mission by mission. There's going to be some things that aren't mission-based. We're at the tower doing, like, building our character out and interacting with other people, things like that. But I'm going to show as much of it as I possibly can. I'm not usually heavy on editing, and I like that to give people the full experience as to what I'm doing. But if you guys have ideas on things you'd like to see, then let me know. I'm going to play my own way, but there's going to be a lot of people playing Destiny, so you should be able to find somebody playing the style that you prefer. And what I'll also say is if you guys want to add me on PSN, go right ahead. I'm going to assemble strike teams and raids at some point and really get deep into this and figure it out, because I think this is going to be great. I'm really excited to see what lies ahead, and I hope you guys are too. Thanks in advance for the support. We will see you guys very soon. There's going to be lots of Destiny happening in the next little while, so enjoy. Bye.